All right, so here's our canvas for our project. And before we do anything on the front, we need to prep the back. Now, because we are going to be using resin, resin is gonna start stretching the canvas and having it sink in the middle. So I'm gonna support it in the center here. And what I've got in here is a few layers of foam core. I just measured the inside of the wood part of the canvas. And I've got it, I've got three layers in there, so enough that when I go to tape it down so it's secure in there, it is pretty much level with the wood on the canvas. So now I'm going to use some strong tape to tape it in place, and I have duct tape because I want to make sure that it's not going to move while I am working on my project. And it doesn't necessarily have to be duct tape. You could use packing tape, but you want to make sure that it's in there firmly and it's not going to come apart with the weight of the resin on the top. There we go. So now I'm going to press that down, make sure that it's stuck in there well. And then I'm going to take some finishing wax and I'm just going to wax the edges of the canvas. I'm going to also put some painter's tape over top of it so that we can remove the drips at the end. But this wax is going to help resist the resin drips that end up falling just below the edge here. So I have a scrap piece of cloth in here that I just keep with the wax. So anytime I want to use it, it is there and ready to go. You don't need a new piece of cloth every time. So that is done. And now I'm going to tape it with some painter's tape. Now the painter's tape is not going to want to stick to that wax, and that's totally fine. The painter's tape is merely there to help us pull the resin up when we're done. And this is just to give us a nice finish on our back. If you don't use the painter's tape and the finishing wax, you're going to end up having to sand the resin with a power sander outside to get it off. So this is just going to help avoid having to sand it. There we go. So like I said, that tape is going to want to lift from the wax, and that's totally fine. It'll be there enough for helping to resist and helping to pull the resin drips off afterwards. All right, so now we are ready to base coat our canvas. So I'll see you in the next video when we do that.